When it comes to that poem, a lot speaks out to people.
Boost, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't, don't, don't look at what's in front of you. Boost, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boom, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
Most specific things that I want to look into were there's no discharge in the war. That gives the feeling that you can never leave war, that war will always follow you, and you will truly be discharged once you die. And even the words of lunatic and mad, people see you as that simply because even though you are home, you are safe, the memories, the people, the experiences, everything that you went through will follow you, and you will never truly escape it. The repetitive words spoken throughout this poem is also the thoughts of the people that were going through war. The people in the South African Saar War were always thinking of these type of things while they were marching. Boots, boots, boots. These are also the one item that is left behind when these people are gone. These boots are a sign of their fate, their work, and most likely their demise. Now, the reason I want to talk about that poem was because it was part of a most recent posting from Unearthly AI on Instagram for the analog horror series called Angel Engine. Now, as a disclaimer, as the user's name suggests, they do use AI for this project and they are someone who is an AI artist. If you're not comfortable with that type of media, you can definitely leave this video. You don't have to interact with their posts at all. Hell, I watched their shit through TikTok. So I didn't even interact with them originally. But if you're someone who's not comfortable with that, I completely understand. I'm mostly going to talk about the story and how AI has enhanced the story, in my opinion, in a way. I want to speak about my opinions when it comes to AI and the story that they are telling. So if you want to stick around, I really appreciate that. And I would love to hear your opinions in the comments down below.
Help me.
We ran every test in the book on this guy here, and the results are incredible. There doesn't seem to be a limit to its energy output. Meaning, if our current results are anything to go off of, we could power the whole world for millennia.
The story is not done yet, but most of it is out, so I can give you a summary of what's happening in current day as a recording of this video. And what started this is calamity, extinction. Humans have fought, have suffered, have went to war, has conquered, has destroyed. We've done everything. And now nature, agriculture, animals, anything you can think of on this planet is going extinct or is already gone. Now we as humans, we are the last things left. As ourselves, we are also going extinct. And as a result from all the suffering and pain, what do we do? What is our last resort? We pray. We pray for someone to save us. We pray for something to come down and save us from what we caused. And what comes down? An angel. An angel has come down to bless us. And what do we do to thank this being? We kidnap it. We kidnap it and we put it into a machine so we can make it our little wishing well. That is the start of the story. We use this angel as a power source to prolong human existence, and it's been years. This being has been trapped for years in this machine, and in the videos it's kind of talking to us, telling us, hey, can you please come and save me? I will give you a generous, beautiful reward as exchange for you saving me. But obviously the journey is treacherous because there is evil beings coming down or coming up to mess with humanity, and one of those beings is the Antichrist. Throughout the videos and the descriptions that I've been listening to and reading about, the angel is still on our side. The angel is warning us about the dangerous things that are coming down to ruin the world even more, because they still have morality for us. They still like us as human beings, which is insane to think about because we are literally torturing them for years as a battery pack. So that's interesting to think about.
But now, well, see for yourself. This young boy has been declared clinically dead over 24 hours ago, and yet the machine will return him to full health within little more than a few moments.
Stop her! It hurts!
As you can see, the boy has been healed completely.
It's interesting to think about because even though this angel is surrounded by how bad humanity can be, it still has love for us. Because throughout the video, you can see scientists tricking poor and impoverished people into joining experiments to have a better life just to become monsters. And they don't even care. They have no real feelings towards these people. They just see them as lab rats. You also see that because the Antichrist is manipulating society and so on, you see them in our little warning signals. They have little warning signal type videos, you know, like beep, 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 like those type of videos. You'll see the Antichrist presenting himself in those type of videos. You will also see videos of the president talking to humans, saying that things are gonna get worse, they're gonna get bad, and behind him, the Antichrist is there. You can see like changes in the face. You can hear different types of signals and sounds coming from the president's video because the Antichrist is causing it. It's giving, like, you know, analog horror, scary things. Now, like I said before, the story is not done yet, but it really makes you think with the little bit that we do have when it comes to the angel and how some people see angels as like stronger beings, like stronger than humans, yet this angel is willingly letting us use them as a power bank when they can easily escape. Also, some people were talking about the Boots poem and how some think it's not right, like, hey, this doesn't really match the theming, but other people are saying no, it does, because again, the only reason humanity is in this situation is because of war, because we are continuously fighting and fighting and fighting for what? What are we fighting for? Just to end up losing everything. And if you really think about the current state that we're in right now in the political and social climate with, you know, America, I'm American, haha. So it's like you really gotta think, like, what if something like World War III happens? People do speculate that if World War III happens, that's going to be the end of the world. And this also goes to my point, because even though this is used with AI, when I first saw it and I saw the comments where people were like, oh my god, it's AI, this sucks, oh my god, it would have been better if a real artist did it, da, 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 da. It's like, yeah, no, this would have been great to see real artists animate this and maybe do 100 times better, because most likely they will. But like, it's the fact that like I kind of like it as AI. I like it for the fact that AI in current day was this controversial situation. A lot of people see it as selfish. A lot of people use it for selfish reasons. Whenever you go to an AI, bro, they're just like, get a real job, loser. Like, they don't really think about the consequences of it, like how people are losing their jobs, how people who are majoring in creative fields are being shunned and told that they're wasting their money, they're wasting their time. There's so much negativity towards people who do creative human work, and it feels disheartening. Like it feels like the world is against you. And when you have a story like this where the world is ending through human selfishness, what better way to present that through a media that is truly selfish? AI takes from humans, and it cannot develop without human creativity. People always be like, well, all of these creative fields are going to shut down, it's going to be replaced by AI. But what is AI going to do? It's just going to keep feeding off itself and creating slop after slop after slop. It cannot continue without humanity. Now, I would like to end the video off saying that if you're someone who's interested in the story, check out the main creator. It's still continuing, and I'm someone who only scratched the surface of what the story is telling. There is other videos going to deep dive. You can check them out on YouTube. I'll link one down below that I've watched personally. And I will say that I just want to speak my piece, especially with the AI controversy going on, because it's very interesting to choose that form of representing your art, because the story is written by a person. This is obviously out of the mind of a person, yet telling a story about people's selfishness by using something that is truly being selfish in this day and age is very intriguing to me. That's why I want to talk about it, because a lot of people will just scratch it off being like, AI, ew, gross, but it's like, That's very interesting to look at. You gotta think about it. Well, I don't know if that's how the creator set it up as. That's my brain thought. And I would love to hear other people's comments down below. You can drop links down below. I want to see what other people think about the story and talk about. And if you're someone who's very interested in joining my community, I do have a Discord server. I'm going to link that down below. I stream on Twitch every weekend, Saturday and Sunday at 8 p.m. EST. If you want to talk one-on-one, face to face, in current time, I don't explain it, but shut up. But I'll see you when I want to make another YouTube video again. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and thank you for supporting me.